55, and I took it off to show you guys it's easier. You don't have to take the deck off to do this because you can just tip it on its side and get at it. But if they want to take it off, it's pretty easy because it's just these two bolts right here, and you got a little locating pin right there. Just sets the angle. So it comes off. Just disconnect your wires and your hose. First thing we want to do, go ahead and take the shroud off. 5mm Allen head. Tasky has a screw going into metal. They put an Allen head. The screw goes into plastic. They use a Torx head. I don't know why. They wants to have extra tools, I guess. So here's the belt setup. Here's that extra puller they put in to take up the extra tension. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove it. This pulley's coming off. This pulley's going to stay. We're putting the shorter belt on. And we're changing the bolts that hold this center shaft in. And I'll show you that here in a second. First, I got to get down to it. This is the drive hub for the pad drivers, or brush. I like to break these. Right. The spacer just pulls out. This guy just keeps water as it flows through the pump out to the brush. It keeps it out of the bearings. So it's got a seal in it and a pack of grease. Alright. Here's the main pulley, here's the belt. Now originally, to get this belt off and to remove the shaft, you get at the 3 bolts that hold the shaft in through this one hole. And you'd spin it to each one to undo it. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take tension off the belt. I'm taking these idlers off. That guy just comes out. This guy also loose. Put this together. I'll go ahead and take it off so you can see better. Then we can pull this belt off. And that's not too hard. It's a new pulley, or new belt, quite a bit smaller. But if you try to put it on this way, you're already having issues, because that won't even stretch over. That's what they run into, and that's why they say it doesn't fit. But what you can do is you can loosen this shaft and slide this pulley in about 1 inch. And that gives you enough to start the belt on the lip, and you kind of walk it on the rest of the way. If they were going to do that.
You said there's 3 of them?
3 bolts, yeah.
Okay.
This one, they loosen. Of course, it wasn't tight to begin with.
He's not a big guy.
Loosen this one. Make sure it's lined up. And this one back here, and this is where they forget, has to be taken out completely.
Okay.
Because this one's a pivot, this one's in a slot for adjustment, and this one locks it in. Okay. Problem is, I might drop it. Nope. At times it gets knocked off and it kind of hangs up in there.
Not easy to get out?
No. You can kind of spin it and hope it falls out, or you have to take the pulley off. So, alright, looking for the top. If they had these loosened properly and this back one removed, they could use a wrench here, slide that back. See, now we're nearly touching here. So that'll give us enough room to put the belt on. But, like I said, Tasky eliminated 2 bolts, put them on top of the other side, so I'm going to show you how to put that in. To do that, I have to take the pulley off all the way. Which is the snap ring that we struggled with. What do you got here? holes out. So here's the shaft I was telling you about. These two bolts were staying in and loosened, and this one had to come out. That way it could rotate like that. We eliminated these two. We're going completely now. To do that, they have this plate that's got one big hole, two small holes. Big hole goes over this Allen head, and the two small holes are threaded for the two new bolts, which are thinner. So start it in just like the other one. You'll see that holds it in. Now this third bolt that had to come out ran into another problem. That hole is completely covered by this pump bracket. I made a new pump bracket that's got a cutout. Now if you got a 455 or a 755B Eco, it doesn't have a pump, so it won't be an issue. Now we got access to the hole. You can do it like that, or if we want to do it properly. Now I can take this bolt, pop it in. But I'm not going to right now, because I got to put the pulley belt on. And so that's what it's out to begin with. Alright, with that slid over, and all that stuff in, I'm going to put the pulley back on. Maybe. Over. New belt. Barely get it over. That's in there. So now I gotta tighten it back up. 17mm wrench fits over this just right. Snaps in. So now I start this bolt and lock it in. That is also a 5mm. This pulley is no more, but we are going to reuse this one. Start it. We're going to leave it mostly loose, because this is going to have to be popped up like the other, like this pulley. Put the rest of our main pulley back together.